Rockstar announced the other day that Red Dead Redemption 1 and Undead Nightmare is coming to PC on October 29th, 14 years later after the game has been released, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, it is going to be coming, and it's going to be offering a lot of different type of features, and which is what we'll get to in a moment. But yeah, this is a lot of people have been clamoring for this for many years, and for it to finally come out is yeah, definitely good for a lot of people that are interested in the Red Dead Redemption franchise, but also of course the first game as well, with John Marsden, his story in the Wild West. But yeah, what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, overall I am really excited, like genuinely so excited to have it on PC, especially with widescreen format, and obviously we'll have mods coming and all of that. So I think it's a new opportunity to re-experience the game, especially in a format for a potential new audience, whereas a lot of people, a lot of the younger audience wouldn't have grown up with the Xbox 360. They would have, their first console might have been a PS4 or a PS5 or whatever it might be. So it makes it interesting. I think the only thing that's worrying for me, and sets a worrying precedent, is the fact that it's like $60 US, or like I think it's like £45 or £50, whatever it is. And if you're from the UK, you'll know the shop CEX, which is a game store where you can buy used games. Currently you can buy Red Dead Redemption 1 for £3.99, which is what, $5 American dollars, and whatever that is in Aussie dollars, like twice as much. So to play the same game that's slightly retextured and widescreen for like 10 times, sorry, more than that, more than 10 times the price, that's a bit mad. But also as well, the minimum specs to run it are higher than Red Dead Redemption 2's, which is weird.
Yeah, that's insane. Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, it's going to have like 4K support and everything, but it's going to be 4K support to play in a 4K window of a game that's lower resolution. So I don't know. I think the biggest, in my opinion, the biggest marvel that they've done here, and I spoke to Fishy about this as well, the weirdest part of it is Red Dead Redemption 1's code was notoriously spaghetti. Like, it was a mess. So they must have had to jump through loops to really get this button down to work on PC and to not be a broken game. Which means, I mean, there's no way they could have fixed everything. There's just no chance in hell. So I'm very keen to see, like, when the game comes out, if there's any bugs or glitches, and whether they're playability bugs and glitches, like really big issues that negatively impact Rockstar or Double 11, the studio that are working on it, or if it's just funny stuff. So yeah,
no, it should be good. Yeah, it'll be cool to see this game running on PC. So from what I can understand, the features, so it says native 4K support with 120 FPS, HDR10, ultra wide support, DLSS and FSR support. From what I can understand, that's what I'm reading here. That seems to be the features. But
yeah, I mean the DLSS and DLSS support. I think that's going to make a massive difference to the game. Just native upscaling is going to be really interesting, and obviously the frame rates as well. I think obviously the game will just look nicer, especially with the widescreen support. Like I think it was about 6 months ago I got my first widescreen, and ever since I've gone back to like using a laptop, my brain's just can't cope with it. So seeing the widescreen support is going to make things very interesting. But yeah, I think for me the biggest thing I'm excited for is the mods, graphics mods, and people just deconstructing the code. Obviously Rockstar probably won't take too kindly to it, but at the same time, that game, after you completed it a couple of times on PC and experienced all the graphics updates and everything, people will get bored of it, and that's when the mods will get interesting.
Well, you never know, they might find a hot coffee Wild West mod. Imagine that, man. I would not be surprised.
Jonathan Marston goes into the lady's house and receives a good
oh my god.
Yeah, and then I think